bonus content, the true story of how John got himself banned for life from a very nice concert hall in Amsterdam for doing something so silly and ridiculous. I promise you will never guess what it is. Over to John.
In a previous life, I was a rapper, believe it or not.
Before you became a dad?
Yeah, no, not even. It was still post-dad that I was rapping
sorry.
professionally. But I have a rap group. We're called Panda Zuicide. You can look us up. We have some silly YouTube videos. And we're pretty rough, Panda Zuicide, around the edges. But we made it to the finale of like the biggest hip-hop competition of the Netherlands. We won the 2 previous rounds, and we were in the finale, the last 4 groups, and we had to like put on a big show. It was in the Melkweg, which is like the biggest pop podium, and it was sold out. I don't know how many people, but some thousand something people were there. We have a song, my favorite song of our group is called Seafood. It's about seafood with a bit of an adult tint to it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, can you explain that in like a huge...
Yeah, so we have this song, it's called Seafood, and it's about eating seafood, how it's delicious, but it's also nice to rub seafood on, your... That's just it's a good song, and it's true. And we were performing the song, so my idea was what I do when the song came on in the show, that I would just have this big bag of seafood, of fish, and I'll just throw seafood into the audience at that point.
So when John was explaining this to me before the finale, I was like half listening, and and he was like, yeah, and I'll take out at the climax of the song, I'll take out a fish and throw it in the audience, and I'm like, a toy fish, right? A toy fish, right?
So in the afternoon, because we had to be there quite early, like for sound check and get ready, and the show wasn't until late at night, but we had to be in the theater. So I went and I got, just in the end, I didn't get a bag of seafood, but I think just 2 or 3 big fish. It was a mackerel, so about like this long.
I should say at this point, I was not here to supervise. I would have put a stop to this. I had a concert elsewhere. I was not there.
But so the mackerel was just in this, the 3 mackerel were in this plastic bag and just in the backstage. I didn't put them in the fridge or anything. And they're just closed though, so I had no idea what was going on. And my plan was like when the song came on.
You had no idea.
At the
Did you not think at any point?
I thought it was like, it would be a little bit stinky, but it was supposed to be a little bit stinky. But anyway, so this mackerel had been sitting in this plastic bag unrefrigerated for probably about 10 hours by the time that we were on stage, and it was the last song that we were performing. And at the like ultimate moment when the seafood like climaxes in this song, I reach in, I open the bag at that moment, and before I even like could do anything, it hit me. This stench just like knocked you back. You cannot imagine the stench of this fish. But in my head at that moment, it was saying like, don't do it. Like, you can still stop. Just close the bag and go away. And like, okay, you won't win. You won't have like a spectacle. But just don't do what you're about to do. But I just did it anyway because I have no impulse control. So I reached in the bag and just pulled this mackerel out of this plastic bag and this sweeping, but because it was like all warm and had been in this bag for hours, it was just rotted, and it hadn't been gutted either. So in one movement, as I pulled the mackerel out of the bag and swung my arm like this towards the audience, just the whole insides of that fish just went flying across the audience and the stage, just everywhere. There's like purple, black fish guts that had a stench you cannot imagine. The smell. So and the fish just fell apart as I was like swinging it back and forth, and there was just fish guts all over the audience and stage, and we were like already like pushing 40. These like 3 dudes pushing 40, but everyone else in that crowd was like an 18 to 23-year-old, cool in their cool like puffy Nikes and whatever, and they were just the whole like first 20 rows of people were screaming. The whole audience was screaming like ah! And then we got off stage and like I felt so bad. They closed the curtain, and then me and the rest of the group thugly like tried to clean it up ourselves, but the head of the technical crew came up to us and was like, you are never coming back here. You are not allowed back in the Melkweg ever.
You know
in
what?
all my years.
Yeah, terecht. Like, you deserved it.
And we weren't the last group. There's still like 2 groups after us, and that stench I'm sure it's still there somehow because it just did not go away. We did everything we could. They're cleaning it with alcohol, with turpentine.
Like, what was your thought process? And I mean, I should say at this point that like another one of the acts had a cool, like he threw out into the audience like fake money bills with his face on it.
Cool.
Which is
lame.
No, that is like a cool little detail. So was that what you were thinking? Like, I'll throw out a fish.
No, because like our whole group, like shock value is our thing. Like we're, like it's that. I didn't think. I thought it would like, oh, it's gonna smell like bad fish, and it's gonna be funny because I'm gonna take an actual fish and like rub it on my junk. But I couldn't. Nobody can explain to you this stench. Like it was so infinitely worse than any human can possibly imagine. Like you're not getting it. You are not understanding the level of this stench.
Yeah, it's your own fault.
Yeah, very much my own fault. Of course.
So later, my concert was elsewhere in Amsterdam, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna bike over and then see how their finale's gone. Like maybe they won. I remember going in, and there was John and all of our friends in a big group, and everyone was just standing there like this. I was like, and in that moment, I knew what had happened. I was like, he did like, oh God. So yeah. You let the intrusive thoughts win.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your rap career now, John? What happened to your band after that?
We all got babies and lower back problems.
Do you know what?
Nothing to do with the fish. The fish was excellent.
Yeah. So, moral of the story, don't do that. Just don't.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Don't do it.
No.
Cool.
That was it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Here's a picture of me holding the fish on stage at the Melkweg.
Love it. Bye. Okay, now the thumbnail. We've got to look like shocked. What are you doing? Can you do
That's what I was doing.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Cool.
We have real jobs.